Turn up your phone, close the door, put on headphones, get your notebooks out. We are going to write. Welcome back to the Virtual Writing Academy. Today, we're going to be exploring character growth with a little bit of a twist. Are you excited? I sure am. Before we begin though, for those of you joining us for the first time, this is the way class is going to work. I will give you a time writing exercise. I will shut up and you will write. Once the time is up, you will stop writing and I will start talking again. Simple as that. Once we're done with today's exercise, we'll meet again and talk about our experiences. As always, there's a bit of a hidden lesson behind this exercise, though I will not tell you what it is until the end. Why? Because the best learning is done by doing. So, go grab your notebook or open up your writing software of choice. You can minimize this video if you like, I'll tell you when to bring it back up. As for today's music, we're going to need something a little on the emotional side. Trust me when I say this, I don't want to make you all cry. I just think today's exercise would be really effective with some emotional music. And for that, of course, I recommend one of my best playlists, Sorrow. Sorrow is one of my most recent playlists, and it revolves around the idea of grief, death, and tragedy, all of it wrapped up around the concept of healing. So it's not all sad, mostly. Kinda, sorta. As always, you can find a link to it in the description below, and you can of course put on your own music, that's also entirely fine, or you can just go over to my 8tracks page over at 8tracks.com/mkieran and check out the rest of my mixes. For the time being though, I want you to go put on some music, pause the video if you like, I'll be here when you're ready to move on, okay? Yeah. Alright, I summon Dark Magician in face down defense position. Oh, are you ready to go? Good! Then let's start! Are you ready? Before we begin though, let me give you the formal disclaimer that yes, you are allowed to use your own characters in your own setting for this exercise. Whatever you need to get writing, even going beyond the time limit, is fine by me. Dodged that bullet. You will have 10 minutes to write from the point of view of a character as they realize that a dear friend of them has just suffered a horrible, horrible fate. The catch? This fate could have easily befallen this character. Again, you're gonna have 10 whole minutes to write from the point of view of a character as they realize that one of their friends has suffered a horrible, horrible misfortune, and that it could have easily happened to them as well. What happened to the companion? Are they still alive? I mean, after all, not all horrible fates end with death, right? But most importantly, what about the main character? How has this experience, secondhand experience of course, affected them? I mean, dodging a bullet can change you as easily as getting hit by that bullet. Consider all of these things as you enter the mind of a character who is sad that a friend of them is suffering, and at the same time, they are happy that it wasn't them. Of course, as a little added bonus, let me give you the first line of this story. This story begins like this. It could have been me. Now go, brave writer. And remember that just like you can change the world can easily change you. 60 seconds remaining. Alright, time's up, pencils down, fingers off the keyboard. If you minimize this video, bring it back up. Let's take a deep breath. Did you have fun? I hope you had fun. Even if maybe I made a couple of you cry. Sorry about that, but it's part of the process. Max said as he tried to absolve himself of all responsibility for your feels. Do you play video games? Have you played role-playing games? I think there's a bit of a connection between role-playing games and storytelling that has created a bit of a misunderstanding. You see, in role-playing games, characters gain experience points, and these experience points allow them to grow. Now, if you have played role-playing games or RPGs, you know that most experience points are gained through action. You kill something, you turn in a quest, you do this thing that in turn gets you the experience. What does that have to do with writing? I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding, and this may bother some people, and that's okay. I think writing is a good medium for us to discuss things. What I want to argue is that stories tend to focus on characters growing through their actions. And that's okay, that's good, but it tends to overshadow or completely forget about characters growing through the events around them, the things that happen that are outside of their control. And really, isn't that the way life works? We don't all make the mistakes. We learn through the mistakes of others, their faults and their weaknesses, and we take that to make ourselves stronger. Yes, proactive change is good, it's important, it shows that a character definitely wants to make their life better, but that's not the way life is all the time. Sometimes life changes us. Nothing makes you question your path, your choices, and your life like seeing them all be endangered, or seeing your worries reflected on someone else, someone who may have been walking the same path as you. Now, of course, you already know this. You wrote from the point of view of a character experiencing this very same thing. A friend of them, someone who is walking their same path, witnessed and experienced doom, and now your character gets to stand by the sidelines and watch the fallout. Change doesn't always have to be proactive. I know, it may sound like heresy, but sometimes change can come from around you. I think we can all relate to that. I think we can all look back to that one moment when we watched something on the news or something across the street or across the room, and it changed us. It changed the way we thought about the world. It changed our plans for the future. What I want you to take from this is the idea that you have more than one color to paint with. And remember, growth can come from all places. I hope this helps. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want more. If you have anything to say, any recommendations or ideas for future episodes, feel free to put them in the comments down below. Sorry about the car. Feel free to put them in the comments down below. Aside from that, if you would like your daily dose of writing advice, writing positivity, and writing prompts, head over to my blog over at maxkieran.tumblr.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Mwah! This is gonna be really random, but I've been playing Hearthstone, you know, that one card game by Blizzard, and I've gotten so used to it that I was coming back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I felt like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'm a giant nerd. Surprise! And I completely forgot how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I had a mental idea, and then I started playing, and I'm like, wait, is that, how does defense work again? Is that health? What attacks what? There's faces? It's weird, huh? It's weird getting back into something I haven't done in a while. Anyway, that's entirely not writing related. Thank you for watching. Mwah.